Jack and the Beanstalk. There was once a widow who had a son called Jack. They were very poor, and Jack was on his way to market to sell their cow. On the road, he met a man who persuaded him to give him the cow in exchange for some magic beans. When he showed the beans to his mother, she was very cross with him and threw them out of the window. "Go to bed, you bad boy! What are we going to live on?" cried the widow. When Jack woke up the next morning, he was amazed to see a huge beanstalk growing where his mother had thrown the beans. Jack decided to climb the beanstalk. At the top of the beanstalk was a big castle. Jack knocked on the door and a big lady opened it. "Go away," she cried. "My husband is a giant and he will eat you if he sees you." Jack started to shiver and shake. He was very scared. Suddenly there was a sound of heavy footsteps. "Quick, my husband is coming. I will have to hide you from him until he is asleep, and then you must go home." Jack peeped out from his hiding place. He could not believe the amount of food the giant had eaten. There would have been enough food to feed his mother and him for a whole year. After the giant had finished eating, he told his wife to bring his money bags and his hen that could lay golden eggs. The giant started counting his money, but there was so much of it, he soon grew tired and fell asleep. When Jack saw the money bags, he wanted to grab them and run home. But when he saw the hen lay a golden egg, he knew his mother's troubles were over. Jack waited until he was sure the giant was fast asleep. Then he crept out from his hiding place, grabbed the hen, ran out of the castle and quickly climbed down the beanstalk. His mother was so happy to see him as she had been very worried. It was not long before Jack climbed the beanstalk again. He wanted the bags of money for his mother. As soon as he heard the giant, he hid in the oven. Thankfully, it was gold. The giant was still very cross that someone had stolen his hen. "Wait until I catch the person," shouted the giant at his wife. His wife tried to calm him down. "I have made your favorite stew," she said, carrying the heavy tray to the table. Jack quickly jumped out of his hiding place, picked up the money bags and put them outside the front door. He then hid in a huge cauldron. When the giant had finished eating, his wife brought him his golden harp. "Sing, harp," commanded the giant, and the harp sang sweetly, lulling the giant to sleep. Then Jack crept quietly out of the cauldron and, tiptoeing over to the table, he snatched the harp and ran off with it. But this time he got a surprise, for the harp called out loudly, "Master! Master!" And the giant woke up. Jack ran for his life as, clutching the harp, he grabbed a money bag and climbed down the beanstalk. When the giant saw Jack with the harp and the money bag, he gave a loud roar and chased after him. The beanstalk began to shake and creak. The giant was climbing down after him. Jack's mother was waiting for him at the bottom of the beanstalk. "Mother!" he called, leaping to the ground. "Bring me the axe!" Jack chopped the beanstalk down and the giant fell and was killed. The beanstalk never grew again, but Jack did not care as he had enough excitement to last him a lifetime. The end.